A Major League skipper acknowledges a young player who's been greatly exceeding expectations. An MLB franchise is wise to recognize the obvious. Young players are the future of the game.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Corey Kluber, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
On comes former Cy Young Award winner Corey Kluber. Might have the best right-handed breaking ball in baseball. Great velocity, too, 94 to 96. And he'll throw that comebacker that he'll start at a left-hander's hip and bring it back over home plate. Big overhand breaking curveball. Not a true curveball, more of a slurve, but it's nasty. Does have a changeup. If he has all three of his pitches, he's nearly impossible to center.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not...
Digging in the switch hitter, Bubba Tracy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Gordon is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Under it now, Jerko for the first out. Striding in once again, Bubba Tracy. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the National League strikes for a run to make it a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Digging in and looking for more, Bubba Tracy.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So the top of the seventh isn't over yet after the two-out base hits.
Leading off for the American League, center fielder, Mike.
This is in the air out to right field. Tracy giving chase. One down. Ready for another shot now. Bubba Tracy. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now the relay home. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the ninth.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Ken Ragland is the winning pitcher of record. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening for my partner. Time to get the weekend. Ready now for Cincinnati. Bubba Tracy with the hit in each of his last 29 games. Folks around the league are starting to take notice.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding. You start fighting for a 30-game hit streak, that's when the national media starts to take notice, and everyone around the league is dialed into your at-bats.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in, and he'll go the short way to... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bubba Tracy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game.
Marcell Ozuna.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tracy moving in, but he won't get there. It falls in. And a relay home. And he's out on the tag. But they do grab the lead on the run. Digging in to try it again, Bubba Tracy, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And the second run will score as well. The relay. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready once again, Bubba Tracy. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Here comes the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads. Digging in once again, Jose Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right. Tracy has it in his tracks. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. Throw won't get him. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
In the air, out to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but
here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive play.
Oh, and he botches it. Fowler ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. The tag, and he's in there as they close the gap to 3 now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tracy on the move. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. Valera takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
boy, the home fans are.
So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Bubba Tracy, who comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Hard liner to center field. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Marcell Ozuna. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Moving under it, Tracy. And that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off.
9 runs on 50.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday. Luke Weaver, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run. We may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Tracy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. He pulls this one into right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season. No doubt about that. Chacin comes set. 1-2 on its way. Hit in the air to right field. Tracy is right there as he takes it for the second out. Ready for another chance. Bubba Tracy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tracy.
Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and he whips on it as it's by him at first. He'll get it into second. And he's safe. So they'll try to make something of this fourth inning after all, as he's into second with a 2-out double. And as you can see on our team leaders graphic, that gives him now 30 on the year. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been.
The air down the right field line. Tracy. By the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
DeYoung takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside to Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he ran.
Stepping in, Bubba Tracy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Now the 0-1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. They still in now for the Reds. Bubba Tracy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Bounce it to the left side. DeYoung's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game.
Afternoon baseball now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bubba Tracy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. One shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis.
Stepping up to the plate, Scooter Gennett. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. Now the 2-1. Skied into straightaway right. Tracy is there. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
In now, Paul DeYoung. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And they'll tie the ball game if the run scores, evening things at 2. At the plate, Jed Jerko. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Tracy makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready to take his hacks again, Bubba Tracy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Waka steps into his windup. 0-1 on its way. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Fowler is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second. Here's Jed Jerko now. The 3-1 pitch. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bubba Tracy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Coming to the plate now, Bubba Tracy. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's at the plate, Bubba Tracy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Hamilton, the runner at third. Montoya at second. Votto at first. 2 out in the inning. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. Hamilton scores. 2 runs score. Now a third runner heading for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bubba Tracy. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that.
Closing in on first pitch this evening from the Twin Cities. And into the box now, Bubba Tracy. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, home run number 51 on the year, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday.
The next Twin up for Polanco.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tracy sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at. So here's the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson.
Number 7, Corey Dickerson.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bubba Tracy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard. leading off the inning, Bubba Tracy, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to...
Oh, look at this. The throw. It's there, and he's out. Striding in to start the ninth, Bubba Tracy, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch, and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quick.
Tuesday night baseball now from the... Michael Pineda is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 52 for him thus far. As the Reds strike first, it's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now.
Striding into the box, Mac Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Mac Williams.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer.
Up next for Minnesota, Mac Williams. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Tracy. And that's the third out. Nothing across. Coming to the plate now, Bubba Tracy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, now that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. The relay throw. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eddie Rosario, who set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. The 1-1 home. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Stepping into the box, John Flowers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tracy going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Bubba Tracy. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably Probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season.
Here's Miguel Sano. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Tracy waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run. So a big moment here, and standing in, Bubba Tracy, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Smoked on the ground left side. And that is through into left as he delivers. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well. Wow, have a day. He's just completed the cycle, folks.
Wow, one of the toughest things to do in baseball, right? Hit for the cycle in 1 game, single, double.
So striding in, Bubba Tracy, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The next 0-2. Locks him up for strike 3. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Corey Dickerson. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And this one is gone. A home run.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Into the box, Bubba Tracy. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Flowers racing back to the track, to the wall. And that one is gone.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitcher.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Miguel.
The 3-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tracy on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. In to score is the runner from first.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been.
So stepping in, Jason Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Buxton on second. Flowers on at first with nobody out. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Tracy. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Tracy on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control. Settling in now, Bubba Tracy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Flowers going back on it at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule.
Standing in, Bubba Tracy. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game, and it's now 5. Now to the plate, John Flowers. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Skied into very shallow right. Tracy has it in his tracks. He's got it 1 away. Ready once again, Jorge Polanco. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tracy is after it, and that's the second out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Bubba Tracy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Barring something amazing, that's looking like the last at bat for him and probably the end to his hit streak. But all I can say is 30-plus games. The first thing that comes to my mind is the fact that for 1 month straight, he was
stepping in and ready for another shot, Bubba Tracy. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone all the way into the upper deck.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Cincinnati Reds get the win on the heels of 4 home runs.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Ulysses Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are...
Digging in, the switch hitter, Bubba Tracy. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Here comes the first pitch. And that's down into left center for a base hit. The relay, throw won't get him. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
Hey, now into the 30s, D-Row. Do you think he starts looking ahead, 100%. Thinking about that magic number, maybe getting it to 40?
Yeah, I don't think you ever worry about Joe D's number, but when you start...
Digging in to try it again, Bubba Tracy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Irvin has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So a good job to get the out there, but with 5 runs already surrendered, that's not going to do any favors. Ready for another chance? Bubba Tracy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Irvin is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in once again, Justin Bour. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Justin Bour.
Now this one hit hard out to right field by Bour and deep. Tracy going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Striding in once again, Bubba Tracy.
Bubba Tracy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
And tonight's 1-run game. Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American. Austin Bryce, the Chinese-born pitcher, will be on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 56 on the year. As the Reds move out in front now, 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bubba Tracy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime.
In now for the Reds, Bubba Tracy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First delivery to him on the way. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8. Digging in and looking for more, Bubba Tracy. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead. And as we welcome you into the ball game, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Bubba Tracy. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bullet back up the middle. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw, and he'll get in there safely. And as you see right there, this streak will continue as he inches forward up the all-time list.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row. Think about this. He's in the 3rd.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Reds.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all.
Afternoon baseball now. Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here. What's enough?
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Bubba Tracy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drilled down the line. Pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we take a look at the Reds leaders in that category, you can see his name tops the chart. Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Anderson.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Anderson.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Tracy is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching? Now to the plate, Bubba Tracy. He singled his last time up.
Bubba Tracy.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark. Throw comes in quickly, halting that tying run at 3rd.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Ready for another shot now, Justin Bohr. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Altuve on at first, nobody out. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Up next from Miami, Chad Wallach. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's into the box now. Bubba Tracy. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Throw on to first. 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Justin Bohr. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Tracy is there, 1 away. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Cincinnati Reds. Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. Tonight, the first of this quick 2 games. Brandon Woodruff will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder, Gregory Polanco.
The 3-2 pitch. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. Tracy going back on it. And just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Everybody in the park, including me, was wondering if this thing was out of here when it left the bat.
Well, Matt, I thought it definitely had the height. It just didn't have the distance. The outfielder gives it a great effort, but it's just out of his reach. But he does get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a double.
Skied into straightaway right. Tracy is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bubba Tracy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tom Rosales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tracy is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bubba Tracy. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting.
Leading off for the Pirates, third baseman, Colin Moran.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Up next for the Buccos, Nolan Arenado. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Bubba Tracy. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Shot toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start selling. Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
From the Queen City, we're Ulysses Chacin, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit
and the right fielder is there to make the catch. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bubba Tracy. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, a base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So striding in, Bubba Tracy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First offering on its way. Now both runners are breaking, but this is speared by the first baseman. Now a throw to second, and he can't get back in time, so the hit and run works against them as he hits right into a double play. Ready now, Randall Romero. He singled his last time up.
Randall Romero.
Skied into very shallow right. Tracy is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chad Kuhl, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. Stepping into the box, Bubba Tracy. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get.
Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Tom Rosales. The 1-1 home. In the air to straightaway right. Tracy will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now at the plate, Bubba Tracy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Bubba Tracy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Live from the banks of at the plate, Christian Yelich, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tracy moves over, 2 gone. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting line. Coming to the plate now, Bubba Tracy. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Calixte, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Tracy on the move, makes the play, 1 away. Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jonathan Villar.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Tracy has a read on it, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Bubba Tracy. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So digging in now, Bubba Tracy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it.
Now at the plate, Bubba Tracy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The runner from second crosses the plate, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Man, it's like deja vu all over. Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the bunk with a bang, just the way you want to.
Robert Stevenson is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio, 2-to-1, that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. He pulls into second safely as they also push across his score to make it a 1. Now in the box, Bubba Tracy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran. Stepping into the box, Bubba Tracy. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to retire this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest.
Afternoon baseball. Next for Milwaukee, Travis Shaw.
Batting third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Heading out towards shallow right. Tracy is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So a fairly. Stepping in, Bubba Tracy. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. Digging in to try it again, Christian Yelich.
Left fielder, Christian Yelich.
The 1-1. Fly ball out toward right field. Tracy sprinting after it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Shaw. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here it comes, 0-2. Belted high and deep into right center. Tracy looking up, and they take the lead. It's gone. Striding in once again, Bubba Tracy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end. Ready for another chance. Chase Anderson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Tracy moves over, and that's the third out. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Villar. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Tracy giving chase, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Hit the other way out toward right field. Tracy moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Bubba Tracy.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Hard liner to center field. Calixte is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Ready once again, Eric Thames. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Tracy has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Brewers come up empty here in the 9th. Last chance now for the Reds. They trail here. Digging in, the switch hitter, Bubba Tracy. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. He pulls this one into right, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 3-0. Summertime by the Bay, AT&T Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the Cincinnati Reds and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
The 1-2. In the air now out to right field. Semien backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. And with that, a look at Bruce Bochy's lineup card. Now at the plate, Bubba Tracy. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. So in now for San Francisco, Kelby Tomlinson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Tracy makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now for the Reds, Bubba Tracy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Now here's a shot out to right center field. And the runner will score from second. And the throw in gets away from him. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Next to bat for the Giants, Jesus Aguilar. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Aguilar.
The 2-2. This is in the air out to right field. Tracy on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. We played 4 full. It's the Reds. And now the Giants pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Number 47, Johnny Cueto.
In the air out toward right field. Tracy has a beat on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Bubba Tracy. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side. McCutchen is going to have room out there as he puts this away to. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. His career line with Boltonevich, an impressive 4 for 7. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Tracy racing back up into the arcade and out of here. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Bubba Tracy, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Bullet back up the middle. Aguilar is there, one quick out to start inning number 9.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one.
AT&T Park.
That is for right fielder, Bubba Tracy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. McCutchen going back. Still going back. Up into the arcade and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 58 on the year as the Reds move out in front now 3-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bubba Tracy. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Aguilar going back at the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Boy, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this?
Here's Didi Gregorius. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and it's gone. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. This is in the air to right. Tracy is in pursuit, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready now for Cincinnati, Bubba Tracy.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 on its way. High and deep to center field. Aguilar ranging back onto the garden netting and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his third home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's
striding in. Evan Long. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Tracy is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Bubba Tracy will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Chacin rounds the corner and is headed home. And the runner is in from second. Now both runners are across. Tracy takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He comes across to score as they extend their lead even further.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Didi Gregorius. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Tracy retreats to the track, and he'll put this one. Bubba Tracy will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined into right, a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati. Boy, and they have not been able to get.
Now batting, second baseman, Kelby Tomlinson.
Skied into straightaway right. Tracy is after it. 1 out. So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Bubba Tracy. He singled his last time up.
Bubba Tracy.
First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
21-3 tonight. Position right on.
The amount of base runners, he's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Bubba Tracy, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result is there.
So here now is the pitcher, Eric Adorno, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that's a big base hit right there, D-Roll, by the pitcher to give them a 1-run lead.
Standing in, Bubba Tracy. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Well struck down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bubba Tracy, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And very quickly settling in now, Bubba Tracy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line to shortstop. And the runner gets back. No double play. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Andrew McCutchen.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Tracy is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bubba Tracy. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Into the cove and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 62 on the year as they open it up to 8-3.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. But it stays in the park, and caroms off archway number 3. As he arrives at second without a play, as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. Into the box, Brandon Crawford. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Last strike here for the Giants. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and the Reds have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over. A close one, 8-7.